Hi guys, and welcome back to my kitchen in honor of Valentine's Day and everything strawberry. Today I'm going to be sharing my triple layer red velvet strawberry cheesecake. I'm going to start things off with a chocolate crust, create a red velvet cheesecake, top that off with strawberry mousse, and finish things off with a white chocolate and strawberry whipped cream. This extravaganza of a cheesecake is perfect any time of the year, but especially for Valentine's Day. Let's make it. I'm going to start things off with my basic chocolate crust. I have 10 graham crackers. I'm going to place them into my food processor and pulse the cookies into fine crumbs. Then pour in a quarter cup of melted butter and pulse that again until the cookie crumbs are coated. Today I'll be using a 9-inch springform pan, and I've double wrapped the pan with foil because we will be using a water bath for this recipe. I'm going to transfer my cookie crumbs into the pan and then press the cookie crumbs into the bottom of the pan to create an even and firm crust. And now onto the cheesecake filling. I have 2 8-ounce bricks of cream cheese that I've softened at room temperature. I'm going to drop those into my mixer bowl and then beat the cream cheese for about 5 minutes until it's light and creamy. Then add in a quarter cup of sour cream, half a cup of softened mascarpone cheese, 2 large eggs, and half a cup of white granulated sugar. I'm going to mix this all together for a few more minutes, and don't forget to scrape down the sides of your mixing bowl to make sure you have a creamy and smooth mixture. And to make this a red velvet cheesecake, I'm going to add 2 tablespoons of cocoa powder and lots of red food coloring. Today I'm using a concentrated gel food coloring. I'm going to add a few drops and then increase the amount depending on how saturated I want the color to be. And then transfer the cheesecake filling over the prepared chocolate crust. And spread that filling evenly to the edges. I've transferred my cheesecake onto a baking sheet, and now I'm going to prepare a simple water bath. Just fill up the baking sheet with water. And I have my oven preheated to 325 degrees Fahrenheit. The cheesecake will bake for about an hour, hour and 10 minutes until that top is set. Once it's baked, you want to take it out of the oven and let it cool for 1 hour before making the next layer. My cheesecake has baked and cooled, and before I get started on my next layer, I'm going to add some sliced strawberries to the top of the cake. For the strawberry mousse, I'm first going to prepare my whipped cream. I have 1.5 cups of cold heavy cream I'm going to pour into my mixer bowl and whisk the cream until it gets stiff peaks. Into a separate mixing bowl, I'm going to add in half a cup of melted chocolate chips, half a cup of sweetened condensed milk, and half a cup of softened mascarpone cheese. And to add a boost of strawberry flavor, I'm going to add about a teaspoon of strawberry baking emulsion. It's a thickened extract with food coloring. If you don't have this, just add red food coloring and strawberry extract. And then mix this all together with my hand mixer. Next, add about a cup of chopped strawberries and mix those in as well. To set my mousse layer, I've measured out a quarter cup of water and 2 teaspoons of dry, unflavored gelatin. Going to sprinkle that over the top. Stir this around, and then I'm going to take this over to the microwave and heat it for about 30 seconds or until that gelatin is completely dissolved. Then pour the gelatin into the strawberry base. Add 1 more cup of diced strawberries. Give this a quick mix. You can add a little bit of red food coloring if you want to intensify the color of the layer. And then add in the whipped cream. Gently fold the mixture together with the whipped cream. You want to keep that cream as light and fluffy as you can. And add that to the cheesecake. Level up the top. I'm going to let my cheesecake mousse cake set in the refrigerator for about an hour, then we'll come back to finish things off with the last layer. And for the final layer, I've softened 8 ounces of cream cheese at room temperature. I'm going to drop that into my mixer. Add half a cup of melted white chocolate chips, a teaspoon of strawberry extract or strawberry emulsion, and a 1/4 cup of white granulated sugar. And mix this all together on high speed until you have a smooth and creamy mixture. And finally, pour in 2 cups of cold heavy cream. I'm going to mix this on medium speed first, scrape down the sides of the bowl, and then mix it again until I get a fluffy whipped cream. This cream is so light and fluffy, and it really holds its shape well. I'm going to transfer it into a pastry bag. My strawberry mousse layer is starting to set up nicely, and now I'm going to pipe dollops of my strawberry whipped cream on top. And today I'm using tip number 847. One more dollop of whipped cream on top. And this cake is going into the refrigerator. I'm going to allow it to set overnight. We'll come back tomorrow to reveal the cake. I'm going to grab a flat spatula, insert it gently along the edges to release the mousse from the sides of the cake pan. And then add a few finishing touches to the top of the cake. And time to cut into this beauty to see what it looks like on the inside. Oh, this cake is so soft, the knife just runs right through it. How stunning is this red velvet strawberry cheesecake? I absolutely love all the layers. I love the garnishments on top. Now it's time to dig in and give this a try. Going to get a little bit of each layer. Try to get all those flavors combined. Wow, this is so good, guys. If you're a strawberry lover, you are in for a treat. This cheesecake is ridiculously good. It's loaded with so much strawberry flavor. You get the strawberry whipped cream, that strawberry mousse with chunks of fresh strawberry, and then you have that creamy red velvet cheesecake with the chocolate crust. Ridiculously good, let me tell you. This cake would be a treat for anybody, any time of the year, but especially for Valentine's Day. I think it's gonna be the perfect cake. Thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you next time.